let's find the value of the sine of pi over 12. Okay, there are many techniques that we can use, but we will use one that we know. We can first compute the cosine of pi over 12, and from that we deduce the sine of pi over 12. Why are we using cosine? We are using the cosine because the cosine is easier for us. Okay, here we know that the cosine of 2x, let me write it nicely, cosine of 2x is 2 cosine squared of x minus 1. And we get the cosine of x as 1 plus cosine of 2x over 2. So this is the cosine squared of x. Okay, so here we wanna compute, we wanna take which x we take. So here we take the x as pi over 12. Okay, and we see that we have 1 plus cosine of pi over 6 over 2 is equal to cosine squared of pi over 12. Okay, we know that the cosine of pi over 6 is square root of 3 over 2 over 2, and we get the cosine of pi over 12 squared. We need to simplify, and we get that the cosine of pi over 12 is just 2 plus square root of 2 plus square root of 3 over 2. Okay, simple algebra. And why did we take only the positive part? Because we see here pi over 12 is here, and the cosine in this case is positive. That's why we took only the positive part. Okay, and the angle is pi over 12. The cosine is positive here. This is the condition that let us take the positive part. Now we can compute the sine. Okay, we know that the sine squared of pi over 12 is 1 minus cosine squared of pi over 12. Okay, here using this one here, we're going to get 1 minus 2 plus square root of 3 over 4. Okay, when we square, we get the square root, and we square 2 to get 4. Therefore, we have 2 minus square root of 3 over 4. And since pi over 12 is positive, okay, it's in this, and it's in this interval, 0 pi, okay, this is where the sine is positive. We have the sine of pi over 12 is the square root of 2 minus square root of 3 over 4, and we can simplify this one as 2 minus square root of 3 over 2. So this is the sine of pi over 12. Okay, are there any other ways that we can use to compute this one? Yes, we can use the fact that pi over 12 is pi over 3 minus pi over 4. And we can compute the sine. Okay, but to compute that, we also need to compute the cosine and combine them. So this is easier. Okay, and we can also solve an equation for this and get the sine of pi over 12 exactly. But this equation will be of 11 degree, and it will be longer. But this is the quickest way, and for me, and this is the easiest way to compute this sine here. Therefore, the sine of pi over 12 is the square root of 2 minus square root of 3 over 2. Thank you very much.